Hey guys, Suzuki here, and today I'll be doing my first ever YouTube video. On this video, I'll be doing FIFA 17 content. It's going to be a career mode series. I haven't been doing much FIFA 17 this year, and I haven't really been playing properly since FIFA 15, which was Ultimate Team, because I haven't really enjoyed them as much. But I like the career mode, but I've been playing GTA and been doing work, so I haven't really had the opportunity to do it. Because I haven't done it much, I'm probably going to do it on professional. So, but it will go to world class, so don't worry. Yeah, I want extra money. So the team I'm going to choose is Man United, as I'm a Man United fan. And on this series, I will be basically, as a United fan, will be basing everything on how they perform in real life, in my opinion on them. I'm not going to be like some of the YouTubers who go on players who have the best, they have the best potential. I'm going to go who I think has the best potential, or who I think is playing well. This is new: domestic success, continental success, critical, financial low, youth development medium. Well, in this series, the youth development will be more important. So I do not look like any of these. I don't look like Morgan Freeman. I'll go for this normal guy. I'll go for Messi. My name is Toby, so I'm going to Toby. Oh, Toby, because my name is Toby, and the YouTube name is Zugi, so Toby Zugi. I'm looking forward to this series because, well, I played a few career mode episodes, games on this, and it was quite fun. So, and I've always wanted to do YouTube, so it's something I was going to do. Download latest is this. So basically, in this episode, I want to get rid of two players straight away, Sneijder and Depay, because Depay's gone from United to Lyon today. Don't correct me on that. I don't know. And Sneijder, Sneijder went to Everton, so I'll have him to get both of them. I would have kept them, but the problem is, they've gone, so I want it to be realistic. So now we're gonna, when it loads in, we're gonna go on Office and see what the chairman wants me to do. And in this episode, we're just gonna look at the players. I'm gonna tell you what I think of them in real life and what we're gonna do with them. We're gonna maybe some players on loan and transfer list them. Hopefully the Depay's not on here, but you don't know. And then next episode, I'll probably be playing a game and get a transfer done or something. It depends. It's up to you guys. On this channel, this is my first video. Welcome to my channel. On Sunday, I'm going to be making a new video which should be coming out in a week or so. So that will be quite fun to do. I'll just refresh on this. That would be quite fun to do. Because I've been wanting to do YouTube for a while now, and a few of my friends are doing it, so I thought, well, may as well. So, because I'm interested in YouTube and film stuff, so it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to do pre-seasons, give every player a chance. Most of the players. The most money probably, but I want to play. It's only $1 million difference. I'd rather play against the big teams, because Sevilla, Madrid, Barcelona. I'm sorry, I have to go for that. Go with my heart there. I want to play against Ronaldo. I want to play against Messi. I want to play the big teams. That's what we want to do. Because I'm Man United in the Europa League, which is not the best, but hopefully we can get into Champions League this season and walk on next season. Office. So international cut, shirt sales. 70 million board. So they want me to, in 2 seasons, win the Champions League. Okay. Wow. Qualified Champions League, that should be quite easy. Win the European. Oh my goodness. At least 2 players with a 2.5 million profit. 2 seasons, I should be able to do that. 1 million. Shirt sales should be quite easy because I'll buy a few players. increase the worth of your club by 10%. That shouldn't be too hard. The domestic success and continental success be hard, because I have to win the league and the FA Cup. That's hard. Win the Euros, Europa League, qualify Champions League, and within 2 years win Champions League. Oh, that's going to be really difficult. So, basically, let's go look at the players. By the way, I'm not going to do any international managing in this series, just Man United, maybe in the future. Just Man United. Let's go squad report. So, the first man on the books is David De Gea. And I'm going to do something, no, I'm not going to say disallow bid, because I love him in real life. I don't know what it's like in the game, but I really think he's a very good goalkeeper, shot stopper. We've had really in the last few years since Ferguson, we've had poor years, and De Gea's kept us in the top 4 in the last season, but if it wasn't him, we'd be about 10th. I really like him, and I was really worried when he was about to go to 100. We're very lucky he's still here. I'm still a little worried that he's about to go. Hopefully in real life he won't go. And in this career mode, I'm going to make sure he doesn't go. Valencia. Well, in this summer, in real life I was in the Premier League sort of. I was like a bit worried about him because he's a right midfielder, and I thought Darwin would be right back, and then he started playing, and he's been really good on running down the lines, crossing it in with Mkhitaryan and him. He's been playing 6, 7 out of 10 every game. Hasn't really made many mistakes. That's why I like him, and he's really improved massively. Mourinho's got the hold of him really well, and I'm really looking forward to using this career mode. He's got about a year on his contract left, so hopefully I'll be able to extend it in the future. This is Eric Bailly, a new signing from United. Very good player. Physical and fast. Well, when we got him, he was like 32 million, I think. It says 33.5 here. I was a bit, I was like, oh really? Gonna go for a youngster, 22? Don't know. And then he's proved me wrong massively. I mean, he's been really good. Good head of the ball, fast. He's like a good version of the John Stones. Let's go Chris Smalling. He was very good last year. He was Mike Smalling last year, now he's Chris Smalling this year. I don't know what's happened with him. I will hopefully be using him in this season. I'm looking to get some more defenders. I'm probably not going to ship him off this season, but maybe in the future. Luke Shaw, I'm looking to keep him. He's not been playing, he's been injured and he broke his leg a year ago, so I've got to give him some slack, but hopefully, there's been rumours that he would be leaving, and I just hope he won't, because I think he'll be one of the best left backs in the world in the future. I don't know about FIFA, but in real life, I'm definitely, because of what he's in on the real pitch, I'm going to keep him in this team. Michael Carrick. He's probably not the best on FIFA, but I'm keeping him. He is an amazing midfielder. He's so underrated. It's criminally underrated. Like, if you watch him play, he does the things invisibly. You don't notice it. It's the things that he does. People always say that next to Roy Keane, he's awful, but he's just so underrated. I think he's a very good player, and he's really helped. He's getting more the praise that he deserves, because he's been, because of him, when he's been playing, we've been winning. We haven't lost with all, I don't think. He's been a very good, but we shouldn't be relying on a 35-year-old. But I'm gonna definitely use him. I love him because he's so underrated. Herrera, again quite underrated. He's a feisty guy in football, very feisty. When we got him, I thought it was going to be more skillful. I looked him, but he's a terrier on the pitch. And I think he's been playing quite well with Pogba, Herrera, Carrick sitting behind, and he's playing pretty well. I may look for another midfielder to replace Carrick, but I've got a few options, and I've got another player on the team who I think could be a suitable replacement. Paul Pogba, obviously he's not going to go, because we just bought him. He's been very, very good this season. Well, at the start he was a bit iffy, but what's about to say, he's getting back to himself in Juventus. Apart from that he did in the box that gave Liverpool a penalty. Other than that, he's been very good with his volley against Swansea, against Leicester. He's been giving Zlatan about 150 chances a game. He's been so good. The partnership with Zlatan is exciting for next year mostly. Mkhitaryan, this one is a bit of a funny one. Every game he's played, I'm being like, oh, wow. But why wasn't he playing? He hadn't been playing until very recently. That goal he scored against Middlesbrough may have been offside, but that was just absolutely phenomenal. He's not the quickest, but he's got a good pass. He runs in the box. I'd say similar to Martial. Probably you can teach Martial a lot of things. I can't wait to see him next season, but he's been very good so far in real life, so I'm looking forward to using him on FIFA as well. Zlatan. I mean, for his age, he's world class. Well, he is world class. I don't care what anybody says. I don't remember anyone at his age was that good. He's the joint top scorer of 14 in the league. He does make a few mistakes, that's only human. He headies, he's good with his shot. His tools, 6'3", 6'4". Let me check. How tall is he? He is 6'5". Oh wow. I was very happy when he signed, but at first I was like, at the start he was scoring goals. He wasn't really getting as much into not getting as much involved. And now he is. And with the spark of Zlatan, you're seeing what he can do. Martial, very, very, very good prospect at Manchester United. Last year, skillful, scored goals, but he is a striker. We can't forget that. But he hadn't had the greatest starts of the seasons at Man United until about December. There was rumours he was going to Sevilla, and I was like, oh no, we don't want to sell him. We don't want him to be another Memphis. But he's proved people wrong. Actually, he played very well against Middlesbrough. He's played against Liverpool. I think he was quite good as well, but he got taken off for Mata, which seemed to work well in the end. But I think he's coming back into his old self, which is exciting, and I'm definitely going to keep him. By the way, guys, I keep forgetting to say if I'm keeping or not. But all the players I've said so far I'm keeping, so I like them in real life. And that's one of the main things for me, and also if they play well on FIFA as well, obviously. Mata, he's a bit of a wizard, underrated wizard. When he comes on, he makes such a difference. I don't know how much impact he's done against Arsenal. I can say so much more so many more examples. I really like his play. He's a very likeable man, probably the most likeable guy in Man United. I don't see why he doesn't play first in the team. He won't be my first choice, but he'll be in the sub and he'll be playing quite a lot. Now this is okay, I'm going to do something. He's going on the transfer list. Just Fellaini, it's just not really my type of player. He's just big in the box, gives elbows, gave away that penalty, everything. He's the sort of player you don't want in the team for me. He's a good player, but he's not good enough for Man United. I'd rather him go than stay, to be honest. I don't dislike the guy. I just don't think he's good enough. So let's go for Romero. Don't want to talk too much about him because he hasn't been given the opportunities, because we've got one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But he's been a very good second goalkeeper when he's given the opportunity. And with rumours to Gea going, and we're going to look at other defenders like Lloris or Donnarumma, I'm looking at Romero and like, he's good enough. Give him the chance. If De Gea's going, which would be a shame, I'd be happy with Romero taking his place. Lingard, he's a very good squad player. I don't think he's a first team player, but he's a very good squad player. He's a Manx, so I like him. He's a Man United fan, so I like him as a player, but I don't think he's going to be playing every game in my FIFA as well. Because he's not world class, but he's good, can be good on the ball, he's a workhorse, and that's why Jose Mourinho likes him. Rojo, I'm not going to sell him just yet, maybe later after a few games. That's with Rojo. He's an awful left back, let me just get that straight. He's playing okay in centre back recently, and we've relied on him. Could have been wasted about 72 red cards, but I do like him. He's quite feisty, Argentinian. That's what the sort of player we thought we'd get, and we've got it now. I think we will look for a new centre mid in the centre back in the summer, and I will get maybe 1 or 2 new centre backs, one probably to partner Bay. So now Phil Jones. Phil Jones, very injury prone. I like him, but he's been okay this season. Obviously, I prefer another defender. Not going to put him on the transfer list. I like him, but I just don't think he's up there. Not smart enough with the play. Daily Bend, I really like him. As centre back, as a left back, as a centre mid. Very, very good squad player. The best squad player on the team. I don't want to sell him. He could be the player to replace Carrick, like I said before. In real life as well. I would love him to stay in real life because I think he'll be a good replacement for centre backs. He should be played more, and in this game mode I will be using him quite a bit. Darmian, that's a funny one. I think he's not very good left back, quite poor. Didn't play very well, but he's an okay right back. He's average, not United level, so maybe I will sell him. When if I remember correctly, in August or September last year, he was Man United's player of the month, and he was really he was actually quite fast. He got into the box, and then he's been a bit not up there. He makes a lot of mistakes, and he's getting on a bit now. So I think we're going to sell him this summer actually, but I don't know about this career mode. I'll probably give him half a season in January. If I'm not using him, I'll have to let him go. Rashford, he's staying. Not going on loan, definitely not going on loan either. Because I think he's a very good player to come off the bench in real life when you need that pace to go on the right midfield, up front. You saw that against West Ham, and that's what I'm going to do in this career mode with him. Ashley Young. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to put him on the transfer list. He's linked to go to China, and also I think he's a good squad player, but I just don't think he's good enough for the team. Because if he's not going to make it into the transfer list and he's on 105 grand a year or 100 grand a year, I just think we should get him off the books and sell him. So that's what I'm going to do now. Schweinsteiger, I'm tempted to put on the transfer list, but I just love him. He's such a legend. I don't want to sell him. I'll probably give him half a year. I just want to play him. I'll give him maybe a few games, I don't know. I think Man United have treated him badly, because if you play them now, Jose will know what sort of player he's got. So I want to keep him for now anyway. Rooney, very good servant to the club. He doesn't get the plaudits he deserves from the United fans, including me. Because I don't love Rooney in the way I love greats like Paddy Evra, Ryan Giggs, Scholesy, Ronaldo, Keane, apart from I'm quite young. So I don't know too. I obviously have watched all the replays. Keane, Vidic, Ferdinand, but Rooney just doesn't love the club. He's an Everton fan. He wanted to leave. I know Ronaldo left, but Rooney just never loved the club. I don't know what it is with Rooney. He deserves plaudits because he's one more goal away from hitting the world's best player in the world. So yeah, I'm going to keep him as the captain, but he'd probably be on the bench more so. So I'll give him one more year on this career mode. I'll let him meet Sir Bobby's record, and then I'll sell him next season probably. And that's probably what they're going to do in real life as well. By the way, guys, I'd like to mention, sorry that I'm making funny noises because I've got a cold. Now they've got him, Rocio Williams. Many of you will not have no idea who he is, but he's a very good youth player. Similar to Tuanzebe and someone else. We have 3 very good defenders in youth team. Rocio Williams, Tuanzebe, and someone else, what's his name? I don't know. Rocio Williams is very fast, quite tenacious. Haven't seen him as much as I would like to because I my MUT don't really have any MUTV at the moment, but he looks very good in real life, and I'm probably going to send him on loan because there's no point having him rotting in the reserve bench. So probably going to put him on loan because I want him to as many games as he can. That will be same with Fusu. Let me just have a little chat about Fusu. Very good player. He played very well against Tottenham last season. As soon as he went off, 3 goals went in, boom, like that. I think he's similar compared to Michael Essien at Chelsea. So I love him. I love Timothy. I don't know why, but I love him. He's going on loan to give him some game time. Next, Tuanzebe. I mentioned him. Got a very good talent. I want Mourinho to give him more of a chance. Or send him on loan. These players are the ones who will be probably playing more next season, because I'm probably going to go for 2 or 3 more players. I'm probably going to ship a load off this season as well, but I want all the youth players to be playing, so they're going to go on loan, except obviously Rashford probably. He's going on loan. I have never heard of this guy actually. He's a right back. I'll add him on loan. Don't have much to say about him. Regan Poole, I've seen him, he's a decent player. I don't know if he'll be a Manchester United player in the future because of Tuanzebe and Rocio Williams, but he looks quite good, so I'm going to put him on loan. Sean Goss, he doesn't look very good on FIFA, but if you saw that cross he did on Monday, absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put him on loan. He's got good talent. I think he's quite an underrated player. Hopefully he does well in the future at Manchester. Has a future at Manchester United, but it's unlikely because I don't know if he'll be able to get into the boots, because I think the only midfielder that will be able to make it, sadly, is Fusu. If we don't sign anyone, then maybe for Goss, but I just don't know if Mourinho will be as good with the youth as we want him to. I don't know who this man is, and because we have 4 keepers, I don't think we need him. Sorry, old boy. James Wilson, I like him. He was similar to Giannis. I everyone was talking about how brilliant he was, but no, I put him on loan because I like him. I've seen him. He didn't really work for Brighton or Derby. Well, a Brighton, sorry. And I just want him to go on loan again, give him a season, because he's not really there. Because I'm hoping to get a new striker, and I have Rashford. Let's go for Joel Pereira. He has got a lot of talent at the club. I think he can be the one to replace De Gea in the future. They say we're going to get Donnarumma, but I'd rather have one of our own. So I'm going to put him on loan. He had a very good loan spell at, I can't remember what team, so I'm stupid. But he's showing good potential, and hopefully he goes, someone gets him on loan. Memphis Depay, I like him, but he's going to go transfer list because he's on to Lyon, and I don't want to make it unrealistic. Sam Johnson's obviously at Aston Villa now. I think I'll probably sell him in the summer when he comes back. Jan Hazard, I'll probably sell him as well because he's very overrated. He hasn't achieved his targets of what I thought he'd be. This is a different matter. Pereira's been very good at Grenada, or Granada, I don't know how to say it. Grenada. I've watched him, very skillful. I would say similar to Neymar, but I don't like comparing players. But I think he'll be, I say good a lot, I'm very sorry, but I think he'll be a very good player in the future. It sounds like I know nothing about football, I'm sorry. Varela, he was injured, but I think he would be a good right back, so if he comes back I will be playing him, because I like him, he's quite fast. But my favourite wing back is Riley and, what's the other guy? Wilfred Jackson. Oh, he's on loan, he's had an awful load at Wolves. They just left him out of the squad. So, should I recall him? Maybe he'll be better on FIFA, but Joe Riley, I like him as well. I prefer Wilfred Jackson, but Riley played well when he was given a chance. I'll probably give more players a chance later in the future, but at the moment I just want to get some players in for this season. D-heads I don't know too much about, and that's it. So guys, I know, well, this is quite a long video, but I know I haven't been playing any matches, but I don't know when my video, when it will be uploaded, but I think right now I'm gonna make another video, but I think we've got a good squad in our hands. In real life, they've been playing well, and hopefully we can do the same. We've got a good squad. I'll be making a few changes next episode, but guys, thank you so much for watching.